Good morning. uh, Damn, I thought I had more time. But I didn't. How you doing, guys? Good morning. Hopefully you are at least the peeps on the northern hemisphere a little bit more comfortably covered by blankets. With near access to hot cocoa or tea or simple water, because hydration is important. Morning. Thank you again that you pointed out the small confusion of mine. I forgot that each of the Ace Attorney I'm looking forward to this try. Okay. Actually, I can make it louder also on my side. That's the music. Yeah, that should be good. I'm looking forward to this trial. Hell yeah. Now that we have... Where is it? Where is it? Chat. I would like to see chat. Okay. There we go. Beautiful thing. Now I can have my chat again on my stream. So, then we finally, like last Friday, we finished Outer Wilds, Echoes of the what's not Echoes of the Wild, no, Echoes of the Universe. No, Eye of the No, there's the Eye of the Universe and Echoes of the Eye. Got it. Okay, so we played lastly on Friday Outer Wilds, Echoes of the Eye. Finished it in quotation marks because you cannot really how much can I say about it without spoiling anything? Nothing, to be precise. It's the only thing that I can say is that, goodness gracious, I was bamboozled with exploration and then just like the last title is, for some reason I was really proud of my stream title with like, if exploration, why horror shaped. I will not elaborate. It's already too much information. I was not specifically not that because you told me to stay away. Yeah. I missed your presence, I have to say. It was definitely something else, but I cannot blame you. It's something that I more or less told you. It's also like why I haven't seen Blob in chat as well. But yeah, no, that's really funny how so many how like I'm still, it's not, I found, or like not I found, I just entered a room, yelled I am doing something, and some people started to follow me. That's the best description of doing any content creation. But like not physically follow, because that would be not good, not quite ideal. That would be borderline stalking now, but definitely I think you catch my drift. But no, that they were nice, and most of them already played, with the exception of the one fellow who joined, like found me on Friday and said, oh no, I need some inspiration because I'm stuck and at some points. And I was like, dude, I'm giving you a warning. I think I warned him thrice or twice at least. Mastermind has warned him in chat also at least a few times. And like, I'm about to actually understand. I'm actually about to finish this DLC and just,
nah, that's okay. I'm gonna stay.
And it's just like, okay, if you want to get spoiled about in the exploration game specifically, where the whole appeal is to explore and to understand and realize what the fuck happened, I cannot blame you. Their funeral. Yeah, fun. Yeah, that's true. And fun was in all caps in that case. The fun was buried away. Yeah, no, but I can say something. Just to me, horror. Nah, no. And I'm very thankful. I appreciate it very much that Mastermind, my beloved, walked through one section for me because I started to lose my mind and my nerves. Mostly my nerves already like fled. They cowered in the corner, but that's fine. That's fine. I would like to also try something. Not this. I'm gonna stall a little bit. Limiter expander. Not compressor, limiter, action move gate. No. 3-band equalizer. Is it that? I'm gonna have to play Inscription someday. Yeah, no, that's it's the only reason also why I played Echoes of the Eye, because Mastermind like not pushed me, but like served me on a silver platter of like, look, you still can do this. You like the base game, didn't you? And then he played it at first because in his room, and just like specifically we were like, then okay, I will not go in, I will knock before I enter, so like, so I can't be spoiled. And oh my god, it was nerve-wracking when after every session he would come out, or like we would talk, because I don't know, we were like then eating like dinner or lunch, and then his demeanor about it like changed like along the week. So like at first, oh no, it's amazing, it's fantastic, and then I think 3 or 4 sessions later he was like, I'm not sure if you're gonna finish it. And I'm just like, what? Not in the sense of because I'm too stupid, which at first I thought too, and would have not been mad because I know my stupidity is boundless. And then just like, hey, what do you mean, my pal, my friend, my beloved, my, what does she mean? And then just like, it surprised him too. That's, it's like, I am like, oh, I'm starting to bite my fingers, like metaphorically, of like wanting to tell more about it. But I don't, it's one quote he's now that's very like telling. It's like, at first I was like, I think in the beginning, in the first section, I was like saying to stream like, it's like Outer Wilds, like everyone needs to play it. In my mind, I said specifically the base game, because I haven't yet finished the DLC. And now, every time after I finish it, after everything I've been put through, everything that I, for some reasons, quotation marks, survived, and Mastermind was like, everyone should play this game. Like, not that aggressive. That was much more aggressive that he actually said. But hey, I was just like, you dude, don't turn my own words around me. I'm I wanted to do something else, and then I got Confession. OBS. Studio S. Not Also, I realized that I have my recordings, my sharp S consonants are not nice. Oh wait, sorry, you were, I couldn't see chat. You would enjoy N a lot more, I think. All exploration, only existential horror. Ah yeah, our favorite one. In terms of finishing the game, I mean. I obviously don't know who can compare the two. I am only one of them. I think if you just say existential horror, I think it might be... I can get you, it's different. Why is it not here? That's weird. Oh, that's also old. Okay, these are sensitive. Got it. Okay. I will start soon. I just need to test a little bit. Not test, but you know, that's interesting. Da. 10 zahme Ziegen zogen 10 Züge zum Zoo. Okay, now it's probably not quite the solution. It's weird to hear my own voice, even with light latency. I need to turn it off, even though I think most streamers are very... they have that on. Maybe mine is way too aggressive. And also it was this, now I see like in the audio mix, it also like the desktop audio like picked it up, and then now I think my voice went twice for you guys as well, which is a little bit... I apologize profusely. Okay. With that, we're gonna finally start with a little bit of 20 minutes of yapping. 15 minutes of yapping, but it's fine. Latest game. Episode 1, Turnabout Memories. Oh, you heard me once. Interesting. Because I see the desktop audio was in the audio mixer at the same level as my like aux, so it was weird. Okay. Play. Yes, please play. How did I get into this mess? Why? Why did I do that? That girl, Hey, it's none of your business. I'm telling you for your sake, if you continue to see her, it's going to be behind bars. You're lying. Just listen to me. There's something you need to know about that girl. Stop it! Don't talk about her like that. Oh. Okay. It wasn't me. I didn't. I didn't do it. Five years earlier, Mia Fey, second trial. Oh, if you continue to... sorry. It was faster than I could read. Okay, thank you. I mean, it's... I mean, like semantically, it's similar, isn't it not? Okay, so he said bad news. If you're going to see it, it's going to be... It's so much more dramatic, is it not? Is it not? April 11th, 9:40 a.m. District Court Defendant Lobby number 3. Phew. It's finally time. I'm kind of nervous. Oh! Okay, wrong voice. Oh, Mr. Grossbeck, good morning. Oh, Mia, please calm yourself down. You're going to get yourself arrested for suspicious behavior, you know. What are you talking about? I'm relaxed, Mr. Grossbeck. Look at me. I'm relaxed. Let go of my lapels. Oh no, it's hemorrhoids? What you mean? Aliens? Please write me in Discord. What, am I missing something? Have I mistyped something? I'm paranoid. Did I misspoke again? Oh my goodness. You obviously haven't the temperament to be a lawyer. I'm sorry. I'm so nervous today. Oh, that's right. It's your first time in the big leagues, isn't it? Well, never you fear, my dear. I, Marvin Grossberg, I am at your service. Marvin Grossberg, am at your service. Actually, this is my second time in court. Still, you surprised me. What with your earnest request last night? Let me handle this case, you suddenly said. And quite forcefully, too. I just found out yesterday about the case, I mean. What? You already learned all the relevant facts? Well, about that, you see, I mean, of course I have. I think. Oh dear. In any case, don't let our client see you so nervous. You see, the poor young man in a pink sweater over there, that's our client. I'm sorry. Oh, man. Ooh. Okay. Okay, so we really... Good morning, everybody. Good morning. Try to keep smiling, Mia. I just wanted to say, I'll give it all I've got. Yep, I'll be fine. No problem. Oh, what's wrong? Do you have a cold or something, Mr. Rai? Actually, it's right. Like the Flying Brothers. People screw it up all the time. Yeah, and yes, I have a code. That's what the mask is for. Bro, when did the game came out? Like, come on, like it's like the 2004. Like it was what 16 years before on the GBA, Game Boy Advanced. Yeah. My dog says it this way. I won't give it to anyone else. Be kind to others, he says. Right, Mr. Wright. You have nothing to fear in court today. If you're truly innocent, I promise I will save you. Please, let go of my shirt. What? That's right. He's the one on trial, not you. He's the one who should be nervous. You need to stay strong for your client, Mia. My name is Mia Fey, and I'm pretty new at this lawyer thing. The first time I appeared in court was a year ago. But that trial traumatized me so badly, I thought I'd never set foot in another courtroom. It's been 1 year since then, and well, here I am again. But this time I'm going to win. For my client and for myself. That's weirdly like a little bit of exposition, yeah, sure. But we're immediately saying with the court traumatized me, like outright stating it, not after a little bit of investigation. It's plural because we won't get one. Stick a pin in this. I'm gonna nail it into the wall. Court is now in session for the trial of Phoenix Wright. The defense is ready, Your Honor. Oh god, I imagine the really most snarkily voice ever, but I don't know if I can pull it off. The prosecution is ready, Your Honor. It will be a surprise plot too that will help us later. The defense today is Miss Mia Fey, was it? Yes, Your Honor. Is there a problem? I was under the impression that Marvin Grossbeck was to be leading the defense. Yes, well, you see, Mr. Grossbeck had... Oh, yeah, now I know. a bit of an emergency. Emergency? But isn't that him standing right next to you? Yes, well, you're just a rookie. Are you sure you can handle this? Don't let him scare you, Mia. Give him your toughest look. Of course, Your Honor. I think. Well, Miss Payne. Is it like Payne, like P-A-I-N? I would like... I would say it like that. Your opening statement, please. Oh, that's a toupee. That's definitely like a wig. He is so bold. One could say he's hiding the second sun beneath it. Okay. Well. Well. I can't believe a veteran like me has to spend his time babysitting a new defense lawyer. Don't worry, let it go. It will be all over soon. I don't know. Maybe it's the wrong voice. What was that all about? Was he trying to trash talk at me? Now then, I'd like to proceed with a summary of events on the day in question. The incident occurred on the campus of Ivy University. The murder victim was a student named Doe Swallow. He was a 40-year student studying Farmers. Farmers. I know what it is. Farm.
He was a fourth-year student studying drugs.
Just listen to his objection later. It sounds. Oh wait, I skipped it. Shit.
Well, yes. Next, we have a photo taking at the scene of the crime.
I know why he died.
Students discovered the scene shortly after the murder. They found the victim's body and the defendant, who had obviously bungled his gateway. They then called the police.
I cannot read. I apologize profusely. That certainly makes the defendant look very suspicious indeed. Very well. The court accepts this photo into the record as evidence. The crime photo 1 added to the court record. By the way, I can't quite tell the cause of death from this photo.
Your reputation for...
What is that word? Sagacity?
Your reputation of sagacity is well earned, Your Honor. The truth is that this victim died a rather unusual death.
An unusual death? What do you mean, Mr. Payne?
Well, perhaps the defense would like to take this question.
Huh?
A simple question. I thought you might loosen... I might loosen you up a bit. I'm a genteel man, if you will.
Hydro City moment. What? Stand up to him, Mia. Show him what you are made of. A perfect opportunity. Well, what was it? A course. Go on. Please say you know at least this much. I'm sorry, I didn't get the chance to read through the whole file. Oh. My hemorrhoids are beginning to act up. Oh, shit. Now see here. The details of the case are filed under the court records. Ah. But you knew that already, didn't you? The court records. I think I can see that by pressing tab. True, because it's the first title of a new game. Got it. Yeah, that's necessary. All the weapons we need can be found in the court record. Take a good hard look at the data Take a good hard look at the data there and think carefully before you answer, my dear. Yes, sir. I'll do just that. I've got to stay calm. I can't let the prosecutor get the better of me. Okay, wait, it's only one page or 3-liner. Date and time of death. April. Wait, is it like in April or is it like in September? September. Because I think it doesn't matter that much. It's the important is that at 3 p.m. Cause of death was a fatal electric shock. Yeah, no, we already got. Okay, the court record. Just take a look past it. Now then, would the attorney for the defense please answer the question? What was the cause of death? Okay, what is hypothermia, even though it's kind of rather cold, but what is asphyxiation? The game says that at the beginning of every new scene, yeah.
Electrocution.
According to the court record, no breathing. Oh, okay, thank you. It was According to the court record, it was a fatal electric shock. In other words, electrocution. Electrocution? But how could such a thing happen? Did the murderer use some new, super powerful stun gun, perhaps?
The answer to that will become crystal clear as this trial proceeds, Your Honor. But before that, there is one more vital issue.
What's that?
Why, the motive, of course. Apparently, there was some bad blood between the victim and the defendant.
Bad blood? What do you mean?
Oopsie, I'm terribly sorry. You're the defense attorney, so you must know all about it. I shouldn't be stealing your spotlight like this.
I really don't like this guy's smug attitude. I think that's Winston Payne for you. He's one smooth operator, if you catch my drift. They don't call him the rookie killer for nothing, you know. Now then, let's hear from the defense. What was the source of the bad blood between the victim and the defendant? And this time, I would like to see some supporting evidence. Oh no, we're screwed. Third-year art student. Art student. I didn't know that Phoenix studied art. I mean, definitely pain in the head, right? Yeah, that's good. Okay, we haven't met her before. Oh. Dahlia Hawthorne. Phoenix Strike's girlfriend. He's just at uni. Third-year art student. Like here it stands a third-year art student at Ivy University. Has currently a code. Oh, yeah, that's also like why I was so confused. So, dated the victim, though Swallow, up until 8 months ago. Yeah, no, I'm also like a bit stunned. Supervisor, the victim. Okay, I don't know, maybe it's the color of his, sweatshirt and the color of his hair, but it reminds me so much about On Guard of the one double-faced killer. I mean, like seeing his like sweatshirt, I mean, like, okay, maybe he didn't learn in design, but okay, so okay, he was a fourth-year four-year drug student at Ivy University. I've said this word multiple times. I'm stroke. The prosecutor for this trial, a veteran lawyer with a little too much confidence. Evidence? No need to get all worked up over this. As I said, all our weapons can be found in the court record. Find the evidence you need and then shove it into the old Greybeard's face. Yes, sir. Into old Greybeard's face. Pharmacology. Pharmacology. It sounds wrong. Wrong. Pharmacology. Okay, pharmacology. This, for some reason, the C irritated me. Pharmacology. Thank you. Thank you for the support. The next word, yeah. try to set a better example for the young lady. Mia, the evidence isn't the only thing in the court record. People's profiles are as well. You can talk between profiles and evidence a bit with tab, so be sure to go over it all. Now then, let's see what you've got. What was the cause of bad blood between Phoenix Wright and the victim? Her. The reason for bad blood between the two of them was this woman here. Delilah Hawthorne? Is it?
Very good, Miss Fay. You seem to have picked up on at least this much. This woman is the girlfriend of the defendant, Phoenix Wright. But up until about 8...
Dahlia. Thank you. Dahlia. I don't know what I say. Delilah. Like, there's a flower? Okay. No. Dahlia. Didn't know there was dandelion. I know the closest would be dandelion, but no, Dahlia.
But up until about 8 months ago, she was with the victim, Mr. Swallow.
I don't know how to pronounce the name of the victim.
Clearly, she has some part to play in the story.
Send a Discord, Wikipedia link on Discord. Thank you very much. Oh. I even don't know what the German word for that flower would be, so I was... But thank you very much. It's a beautiful flower. He's done it again. Before the cross-examination starts, he's already got the judge thinking like he wants. Very well, Mr. Payne. Please call your first witness.
If it pleases the court, the prosecution would like to call Mr. Phoenix Wright.
What? The defendant himself? Well, Miss Fay, it's fine after all. Mr. Wright is innocent, right? The defense has no objection. Very well. The court calls Mr. Phoenix Wright to the witness stand. Dahlia or Georgine. That's the German word for it? The fuck, I never heard that. I was it.
Witness, please state your name and occupation.
Yes, my name is Phoenix Wright. My job is, well, right now I guess I'm a suspect. Oh no. He means, what did you do before you were arrested? Oh, I was a university student. Learning through Ace Attorney. Yeah, that's like I'm learning the language through very specific means.
Mr. Wright, you understand that the suspect...
What? That was too fast, I didn't press. But I didn't do that. I'm innocent, I tell you. I'm telling you, I was... Would the defendant please refrain from passing on his cold to the rest of us?
I see. The witness has something he wants to say.
Well then, Mr. Wright. Please tell us about your relation to the victim. Right away, Your Honor. The victim and I. A love story. No, wait, what? I admit I was there, but I'm not the killer. All I did was find his body. I hardly knew the guy to begin with. I never even talked to that stuck-up British wannabe. British, good. Okay, I need to remember that. British wannabe. No, that was more Australian. I see you hardly knew the victim. Right, like I said, I'm not the killer. Phew. It looks like the judge understands. You're being naive, you know. Too naive. Huh?
It seems you've forgotten one small thing, young lady.
And that would be...
The witness still has to undergo something called cross-examination.
Cross-examination? He's right, and it's the defense duty to carry out the cross-examination. It's British. In it? Wait. In it? He's British, in it? He's right. It's the defense duty to carry out the cross-examination. The purpose is to determine if the witness's testimony contains any contradictions. Contradictions? If a witness is lying, the statements will conflict with the court record. But Mr. Wright is my client. Even as your client in court, all lies must be struck down. As a lawyer, that's your duty, you see. What does he mean by that? Is he saying that testimony just now... that there's a lie? A contradiction? Now then, your cross-examination, if you please, Miss Fay. Please, Mr. Wright, tell me you haven't been lying. You wouldn't do that to me, would you? That is ominous. That is an ominous comment to say. There was only 4 points. We're gonna go through. When you say in there, you mean the place where the victim was murdered? Yeah, sort of. The place was something... where something happened anyway. Oh man, his voice! Oh, I will not do his... oh god, his... It's screeching. Oh, so 1 second.
Something? You can't hide for the...
Now I'm more irritated by it.
We have photographic evidence.
Anyways, Mr. Wright. What were you doing at the scene of the crime? I thought you said you didn't know the victim, Mr. Shallow. It was just a coincidence. We bumped into each other by accident. A coincidence, huh? So it is Swallow. I wasn't sure. I wasn't sure if it was actually Swallow. Learning one word at a time. But I'm not the killer. And I did was find his... I'm not the killer, and when I did was find his body. You say you found the body, so you called the police. Huh?
Unfortunately, it was some other students that notified the police.
Other students?
That's correct. They were witnesses.
It looks like look how stoic he stands, just like, I've slain the Goliath. My name is David. Wait, not? Hold on, what's the script? The script is wrong.
Witnesses say saw the defendant standing there next to the body in shock.
What? Is that true, Mr. Wright? God, those sneezes could knock out anyone. Holy shit. Could you stop sneezing every time you're in a bind? Well, it's true that I was pretty shocked when I found the body, but I menacingly, and he stood there menacingly. I hardly knew the guy to begin with. That's a lie, me dude. So, you didn't know his face or even his name, right? Right, well, no, that is, I mean... So, which is it? Did you know him or not? Now, see here, you can't avoid answering the question by sneezing all day. Well, I guess I did know his name. News to me. Why didn't you tell that before? I heard he used to date Dolly. Who is this Dolly person?
Ah, yes. That would be the defendant's lover, Miss...
Scroll up.
Dahlia. Heartthrown.
Oh, I see. Ah, young love. So bittersweet. But that's all I knew about him. I never even talked to that stuck-up British wannabe. Mr. Wright, you stated the following in your testimony. I hardly knew the guy to begin with. That's right. I mean, why wouldn't I even... But that doesn't sound right. If you hardly knew him, then why would you say that the victim was a stuck-up British wannabe? Hatsu. Like the cutest, like no, the order before it was like kind of basically like sneezing, coughing his lungs and soul out, and this one is just like I think like Hatsu. Well, Mr. Wright, no, it wasn't me. I'm not a killer, I swear. Mr. Wright, I will give you an opportunity to revise your testimony. How is it that you knew the victim was, as you put it, a British wannabe? Yes, well... He was always walking around with a huge Union Jack on his back of his shirt. Well, okay. And yeah, I was like this. I can do it. I can handle this myself. I might have skipped a little bit. I'm sorry. You mustn't try to bite off more than you can chew, Mia. I'll be fine. I know what I have to do. Remember, you can always press him to get more information. Oh, and one more thing. If you're going to state a contradiction, make sure you present some definitive proof. Okay, Mia. One more time from the very beginning of this testimony. His testimony. That is... No, we cannot see. Oh, okay. It is pretty clear why he died. There's the murder weapon and there's a situation with like the umbrella. Oh wait, no. Okay, wait, so what did we need to press? Okay, what do we have? For evidence again, we have the cause of death and a crime photo, which we just saw. It doesn't even like let us see if he has something on his back. Do we just press or like immediately showcase with the photo that he's not the killer? Because it's... Or maybe like pressing the fact that they share, in quotation mark, they had shared or had the same, what's called a girlfriend. I'm gonna press first that. Your Honor, that statement contradicts. Ah, that's wrong. In what way? I'm not sure I understand. Actually, I don't quite get it either. Well, make sure you do, make sure you do before you speak out again. He's mad at me now, but I can't give up yet. But you can't give... Okay, she's talking herself in a second. Okay, but you can't give up yet, Mia. I think we haven't pressed on this one. Did you see at the crime scene, the Union jacket, I mean? Yes, that's right. I saw it at the crime scene. That's why... That's why I figured he must love British stuff, see? It's true. Cross my heart. I swear I didn't do it. He's acting fishier than the salmon I ate last night. May I ask you something, Miss Fay? Yes, Your Honor. What is it now? Who is this person anyway? This Union Jack fellow.
The Union Jack is the name of the United Kingdom's flag.
Oh, I see. Okay, so you mean like the stars and stripes, right?
As usual, Your Honor, your insight astounds me.
Hey, something just occurred to me. Isn't there something strange about this bit just now? Mia, there's a contradiction there. Mr. Grossberg, quickly now. Yawn, I'm sorry. Show that that boy you mean business. With evidence, I mean. Mia, check the court record carefully. I mean... okay, you see the back. Okay, no, wait, then that's... Okay, that's wrong. That's missing. That's a contradiction. Well, my dear, do you think you can manage on your own? Yes, I can.
I'm a big girl. I don't need help. Where?
No, not pressing. I wanted to go show evidence. My bad. Skip. My bad. Okay, now. Let's go. And... Are you certain you saw the Jack Union? Union Jack, other way around. Yeah, I'm sure I was right there on his back. Miss Fay, is there some point to this line of questioning? Your Honor, please take another look at the crime scene photo. As you can see, there's absolutely nothing on the victim's back. Hey, wait a minute, he's wearing a leather jacket. The Union Jack was on the back of his t-shirt he was wearing. I was under the impression that he accidentally came across the body. But if that really was the case, then you wouldn't know that, would you? You'd have no idea at all what he was wearing underneath the jacket. Mr. Wright, you've been lying to me. Please forgive me. Oh, you've made our client cry. I didn't know that Phoenix was that closely built to the water. Let him. That pee on his chest doesn't stand for Phoenix anyways. I can't believe I trusted him. Mr. Wright was all wrong.
What an impressive bit of cross-examination. Thank you for uncovering the defendant's lies for me.
He's a soft boy. Yeah, he's the softest of boys.
It's quite clear that this man did not simply stumble upon the scene of the crime.
Phoenix is a delicate little flower. Yeah. Oh man, and then he's had to build thorns around him as means to defend himself in court. Oh, pet, poor boy. Oh no, did I go too far?
By the way, Mr. Wright, you seem to have a rather bad cold. Have you taken any medicine for it?
Yeah, I took some, but
Was the medicine that you took?
oh, that I thought like cold killer. Did it? Oh no. Corona would kill this man. Yeah. Oh man, yeah. Oh no. What was it like? The Victoria, Victorian coughing Victorian child, or hydrogen bomb. That was like that would have been, I think, similar.
Was the medicine that he took an over-the-counter brand called Cold Killer X?
Yeah, that's right. It kills cold good. Hey, wait a second. How did you know I'm a big fan of Cold Killer X?
But you happen to have the medicine with you right now?
Well, actually, I seem to have lost it somewhere. He lost it? Does it even have anything to do with the case?
Mr. Wright, shall I tell you where your cold medicine is right now?
Huh?
Your Honor, I'd like to take a look at another photo of the crime scene.
How is he holding the... Oh no, that is... Nope, that is staged. That's staged. You wouldn't have... That is like... Also, wait. No, mate, that the time checks out, actually. What's this in the victim's hand? It's Cold Killer X. Yes, but even I've got a bottle of Cold Killer X in my apartment. Now I am coughing. The coughs before weren't because I had to, because I just wanted to play along, but
I'm sorry.
Okay, I need to read it out normally for a bit.
I'm sorry, but I'm afraid that argument won't work. There's no doubt as who this bottle of Cold Killer X belongs to, especially since Mr. Wright's fingerprints are all over it.
I'm sorry. Yeah, hydrogen bomb versus coughing baby. How's the bomb? Who's the bomb? I thought like it's Corona. With like oh.
Sensing this murderous intent, Mr. Swallow must have picked up the bottle of medicine, dropped by Mr. Wright, and hid it in his hand. His purpose in doing so can only been to identify his killer as Phoenix Wright.
What? I thought Phoenix is the coughing baby. Yeah, no, Phoenix is the coughing baby, and the hydrogen bomb is Corona. No, that's how I thought too. And then later, he had to develop like the thorns, because he's like the delicate flower to like defend himself in court. That's the metaphor and analogy that I went through. I wanted to go through. Order in the court.
Your Honor, I like to present this photo and model as evidence.
Very well, the court will accept them into the record. Victim's watch stopped at the time of death. Interesting. Found clenched in the victim's hand, covered in Wright's fingerprints. Broken?
Yes, it ceased functioning when a large wave of electricity passed through him.
Well,
Mr. Wright, do you have some kind of explanation for this all?
This is real bad. Oh, my buttocks, my poor hemorrhoids. Bro. TMI. Dude, TMI. The truth is, I went because he called me. He was in a pharmacology department, so we agreed to meet at 2:45 behind that building. We talked a bit, and then around 3 we split up. Then later, when I went back, I found him lying there. I've been taking cold killer X for at least 2 or 3 days, but I lost my ball of it around lunchtime on the day of the accident. Mr. Wright, that's completely different from the testimony you gave previously. I'm sorry, Your Honor. I was afraid you wouldn't believe the truth.
You'll forgive me if I say I hardly found your current testimony any more credible.
Miss Faye, please begin your cross-examination. Oh, please, Mr. Wright, don't tell me more lies. What really happened? The truth is, I went because he called me. But why? Had you ever met the victim before then? No, never. But that day, he called me up and told me he wanted to talk about Dolly. And this Dolly person is... It's kind of embarrassing. She's, my sweetheart. Aww. What was that for, Mia? Oh, I'm sorry. I just felt some kind of slapping. Oh, what? I'm so sorry. I just felt like slapping something all of the sudden.
Dahlia Hathwood was also the love of the murder victim, Doug Swallow. Before, he meant Mr. Wright, that is.
So it was one of those nasty love triangles, I see. He was in a drug department. So I agreed to meet him at 250 behind the building. What was it? Check. That is like 5 after 3. Love corner, you. John. At 3. Just. This is his right hand, right? And then this picture. This is left hand. It's left hand. Okay, so it is feasible. It's not visible, and yep, nope. A whole, unless you're implying Swallow and Phoenix. Ha! Ho ho ho! Man. My friend. The writings on the wall, my dear audience, the writings on the wall. I don't know. It was a love triangle in a way that no one would have expected. They only wanted to adhere to this societal norms and used in quotation mark, like they use what's her name, like Dahlia as a cover up. That's my theory. That's there definitely. Come on, there has to be like some sort of fan fiction about it. No, but no. Oh, but of course, Dog Swallow died. And also there's a Miles Ashworth. There's also important. Does swallow? That's a very important question. Yes, indeed. I'm like, I'm an adult person. I am fine. I can. My mind is pure, like a soft river in the Alps. Yes, very, it's very pure and wet. I mean, just pure and clear. So we agreed to build. Wait, did we do this? I'm game. My brain is just like not functioning. It does remind me a little bit of Saturday because I had I also play D&D, Dungeons and Dragons, and we had we named the session because usually we don't name the sessions, like they don't have like titles or chapter names of what. There's like type of like what happens, and we said, and yeah, no, this session specifically has to be named Downright Bad. That because it was first that some NPC suggested that another one was downright bad for a different one, and then later on we've met maybe a very handsome, stunning, with metalish colored skin angel that toppled all of us because like they were like what 10 feet tall, or like 3 meters tall, or 4 meters, and we're only 3 players and 1 DM, and my character and another's character, they were also downright bad, and just like it was so much fun, and then it was like, and also it was an angel. It was like some type of celestial being, and it was like, yes, like very like stoic and kind, and like invited us to eat. And it just, and I did not write into like, I couldn't write it into the backstory of my character, but it checked out. It checked out the way my character Vicky was like more or less yeah, and just like he had a biopanic. I just suddenly and because he was a cleric, he had armor, like chainmail armor, and then I joked about after the other player who also played along with being downright bad, and me throw like a bucket of water over us, that the the metal plane started to steam off, or like the water suddenly vaporized, like not suddenly, but like it's not really happened, but you could imagine that the water droplets immediately like turned into mist. It was beautiful. I had so much fun, and I just like, I am back. We were laughing so hard, and then just and that's the thing. We had to find him and ask about to pay back his debt that he apparently forgot, and and he not only was like at first he like, yeah, no, give back like the receipt back to me, and then later we charmed him so much. He was, no, I believe you. How about we meet later in the day after I'm done with work, and just like it's insane. And then also like he gave us like the 400 gold pieces in like a giant, like in a what's it called, in the bag, and it's just like it's a hefty sum. It's like a lot, and I'm just like, and then immediately my brain, oh, it's just okay, yeah, no, those this is definitely the same size as this boat. I mean, sorry, no, like this, we need to those 400 golds not for us. We need to pay it back, but we get then more I'm mentally, I'm not in Phoenix Wright anymore. I'm back at Pitrex, the lovely celestial called Pitrex. It's just, and then just like I like, oh god, Vicky was just stuttering. I played him like more of like, and wait, you yeah. So I mean, we need to so think about for the invitation. I mean, like, oh my god. So we're here. I'm so, and then just like starting to doff himself, like taking off the armor, so because it's getting too hot. So we're here to, oh my god, so all over, stuttering, not getting words correctly, like out, or like forming full sentences. Just, it was partially me because I don't know how to be flirtatious. And then just like, no, it checks out for Vic here. And then I just like wrote in for like, I just immediately made like a metal to the pedal. So immediately to this direction, it was beautiful. We all got a heroic inspiration after it, which is very necessary. Makes sense for a binding boat. Yeah, right? It's just. And then there's the third character who's just like eye-rolling. I'm like, oh my god, do we need to? Like, the player was absolutely fine, loved it, but just the character was like more. I gotta ask, did bypassing include denial? Oh, I mean, here's the thing, because the character was a cleric, so there's like 2 gods that he prays to. It's like one is Demeter and the other one is Palor. But technically Demeter is the main god, goddess that I've chosen, and I just made so that after the encounter it was more like I even like made it before the session, like went through all the you know all the prayers that he knew, went like in his mind or slightly mumbled under his breath, like through all of them, and it's just like for one to like be like to ground himself, but also like to memorize like this encounter. Something like angels are beyond concept of gender, therefore not my gender, therefore still straight. No. It was Adonis would have been what is called Neidish, like of his statue, of his like the clean chiseled like abs and muscles in a slightly reflecting because of his metallic skin, only having a like a minimal cloth for some parts of his body, and a giant sword to protect the denizens of Sigil. And then just like it's over. It's just that is like also. That's something very, very reasonable and analytical with angels are beyond concept of gender. It's very like logically thinking or going through it, and Vic here has -1 in intelligence. You can't do this. Or like more, I do like them, or I wanna be like them. No, just like... Oh, interesting. I haven't thought about that. The way I've played it was more like... So like... Vicky still has, at the moment, I've figured that Vicky... Oh yeah, no, they lost memory, more or less. So they don't know most... They have to relearn a few things of your memories. Do like... It's more I do like them. Or like it's more astonished about the how a humanoid body can look. It's like... Okay, no, like what we're playing, Phoenix Wright. Oh, look, the Phoenix Wright is running in the background. Man. Oh, I don't know if I'm gonna. Okay. Oof. What I need to do. So currently, my mind. So my mind already before cannot think straight. Now I cannot think straight because of a different reason. And I'm doing zigzags and curves and loop-de-loops. And I'm just... What... Hey, Scepter, do you want to take over? Just like, I find these... It was one more half jokingly. Not half, because like one part of me is just like I don't know how to get back to the boat of going through this whole more serious... Nah, I'm good. Yeah. That's okay. 10 zahme Ziegen zu den 10 sogar zum Zoo. She sells seashells on the seashore. She sells seashells on the seashore, but the values of these shells will fall due to the supply of due to the laws of supply and demand. No one wants to buy shells if there's loads on the sand. Okay. A few tongue twisters maybe got me back to a more serious note. No, I don't. I'm just... Was... Okay, I'm... you know, like when you cross-examine and need to present, or you present the wrong evidence, and then your energy bar gets lower. It's just my energy, my metaphorically energy bar of being more concentrated on this game and the topic at hand lowers by this second. It's just, oh my god, and oh my god. Was Mr. Swallow who Was it Mr. Swallow who indicated you should meet at 2:45? Yeah, we probably both there right on time. You said the victim was in a in the drug department, correct? Yeah, well, was studying how to manufacture and improve pharmaceuticals. Why does this word work? Why does this is okay, but the one before for the department doesn't? Brain. Ha! Everyone called him the alchemist of IVU. An alchemist, I see. I gotta admit, I was a little suspicious. I heard he had a whole laboratory and everything. It was filled with chemicals and strange machines that run on high voltage electricity. Brain, not brain. Yeah, no, absolutely. Oh, how fascinating. He sounds like he was quite an ambitious young man. Oh, that is... It pictures Phoenix so much more cruel when he is like with the typical, oh, he had so many ambitions. He was so talented. He had so much to live towards to, and then this person is then dead. That is just cruel, man. What do I do? Maybe I should ask him for more details. Forget about... No, timing about the meeting. So you're absolutely certain that you meet at 2:45, like in America? Yeah, pretty sure that's the time class ends. But they're always doing experiments, so it doesn't matter much. Experiments? Yeah, those I got this. Those pharmacology. This is wrong. Pharmalog. I'm going loco. Hello. Last week. Oh hell no. That's yesterday and last week. Like holy shit. It's hell over there. It's just, oh my goodness. I'm like, damn. I will not go into the topics. I've only seen the news. Might have seen some videos and just like, I'm not qualified in any way to have my... No, the only thing I'm qualified to is say fuck eyes. That's the only thing. That's but the whole other like situation, like in political sense, it's something that I'm not comfortable like taking lightly or like talking about it. Yeah, no, holy shit, like I'm... Yeah, ice gonna melt. Ice gonna fucking melt. Oh, back to the happy game. Yeah, those drugs guys, I will now say drug guys, because I cannot with this word. Those drugs guys were always in the lab, were whipping up something. Well, it looks like he's right about the time anyways. The happy... Yeah, no, if you... No. The happy murder game. With...
Witness, let's go on with your testimony.
We talked with... Wrong voice. We talked for a bit and then around 30 we split... Not 30, not 300, 3 o'clock. No, you're not. You're right. No, it's a correct description. But not quite. Because you don't do the hyper murdering yourself, right? You are... Not witnessing, you are defending the murderer. Oh no. Not defending. Technically, at one trial was where you had to defend for a certain time because of the kidnapping issue, but and with the really creepy butler, holy shit! That is yeah. You only interact with the happy murders. Yeah. No, that is it. You only interact with the happy murderers. That's true. And the sad accused people. No, that's so right. You're right. Goodness. So, was it? So what was it you were talking about? You know, maybe something that we should hang out again sometime. Huh? Hang out again sometime? I wish that were true. Why so? What? That sounds so wrong. Then later, when I went back, I found him lying there. I've been taking Cold Killer X for at least 2 to 3 days. So So you say you went back. Yeah, that's when I found the body. Yes, but why did you go back in the first place? Weren't you angry with him? Well, that's right, I was. What? Come on, dude. Then why, Mr. Wright? Why did you go back there? I thought maybe we could make up. What do you mean make up? Huh. I know this is a lie, but... No. Yeah. I think he... but yeah, I think my reaction was, look, they also had the same reaction to me. They mean, I can't... Judging by the atmosphere, I'm pretty sure no one is buying this. And I mean... I think some were not buying it, others were like... That I heard it right, what you said. You've been taken for 2 to 3 days. It's rather unusual to catch a cold at this time of year, isn't it? Yeah, I always get a little careless when the weather starts to warm up. I guess I shouldn't sleep with the window open this early in spring, huh? I suppose common sense is not always common. So... Did anyone else know you were taking cold medicine? Well, I always took one after meals, and I'm pretty sure all my friends knew about it. But I lost my bottle of it around lunchtime on the day of the accident. That might be important. On the day of the incident, what did you do for... What? On the day of the incident, what did you do for lunch? Huh? What does that have to do with anything? You can never be too sure. I always eat with Dolly. Just the two of us. Da, 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 da. Just the two of us. Da, da, da. Dolly's homemade lunches are just the greatest. Oh, mini omelets are magically delicious. Why did you punch me in the jaw? I don't understand. Yeah, no, this interaction is weird. Oh, I'm sorry. I just felt like hurting someone all of a sudden. Mia, what the fuck? Well, Mia? I don't know. I can't seem to find any contradictions. The boy isn't exactly what I'd call a natural-born liar, you know? But still, we can't have him continue to spout nonsense. I know, but what can I do? Well, I'm certain he must be hiding something. Information. Right now, it's information we need more than anything else. That is also weird. I went because he called me. He was in the pharmaceutical, so I agreed to meet behind the building. Did I say it correctly? Yeah, it's 3, it's 5 past 3. That checks out. He talked for a bit and then around we split up. Later when I went back, he found him lying there. I've been taking cold collects for at least 2 to 3 days. I lost my bottle of it around lunchtime on the day of the accident. I don't know. It's just like... Covered in Wright's fingerprints. What? Yeah, no, we can show. Maybe there's something. But no, but that's not a contradiction. I lost my bottle of it around lunchtime on a day on the accident. Not a contradiction per se. Contradiction per se. So like, but like, no, I'm interested. I don't know where to go off. Yeah, it's wrong. Your Honor, that statement contradicts with evidence. Bleh. Okay. Truth is, I'm mad because he called me. He was in a drug apartment, so we agreed to meet at 2:30 behind the building. We talked for a bit, and then around 3 we split up. Later day, when I went back, I found him lying there. But I'm a bit still. Why did I think we pressed on it again? But I just need to refresh. So you say you went back. Yeah, that's when I found the body. Yes, but why did you get back in the first place? Weren't you angry with him? Oh, did she okay, so either I can imagine that he forgot the cold medicine and wanted to get it back. Well, that's right, it was. And why did you go back? I thought that maybe we could make up. Hey, no, I wanted to go back. I don't know, I can't see the final condition. Continue nonsense, but what can we do? Well, I'm certain he must be still hiding something. Information. We need information. We need information. Is it because of the... But why? He's lying about... To make out, I mean make up with him. I mean, I'm just guessing. You still gotta press. Do you mean there are sayings you haven't pressed? I have. Haven't which one? Maybe this one. Maybe the near one. On the day of the incident, did you take for lunch, huh? No, we did this one. Yeah, with the... I'm still confused about Mia's, like, slaps and lashing out. It's very interesting. Like, not very interesting, but, like, more annoying. Okay, wait. We're gonna go through. Have you ever had the victim before? No, never. But that day he called me. Oh, wait. It's a... He called. Okay. Yeah, he's kind of embarrassing my sweetheart. Okay, wait. Nasty love triangles. Yeah. Was it Mr. Swallow who indicated you should meet at 2:45? Yeah, and they were both right on time. He said the victim was in a pharmacology department. Ah, I got this correct. He's studying how to manufacture and improve pharmaceuticals. Everyone called him the alchemist of IVU, the alchemist I see. I admit I was a little suspicious. Laboratory, yada yada yada. Fascinating and ambitious. Ah. Maybe this. I was wondering if you could tell us a bit more about the pharmacology department. Well, okay, sure. I don't know all that much though. A little bit earlier in your statement you said something interesting. You said the department uses strange machines that run on high voltage electricity. Did he? That's right, they look... okay, they looked dangerous. They use non-standard voltages, and there are high voltage cables everywhere. Ah! Well, high voltage cables. Okay, thank you for the reminder, the Scepter. Yeah, they were electrical poles set up all around the building. The high voltage cables run overhead around the roof. Finally, I think we're getting somewhere. I think that's enough for now. Wait. So the defendant and the victim met approximately at the time of his death. And then the defendant returned to the scene for some unknown reason. I'm not...
I'm not entirely convinced by his explanation about the medicine bottle either.
They called him the Walter White of IVF. Ha! Nice. He was making drugs. And no, he was. He was. Let me be frank here, Mr. Wright. Your testimony cannot be trusted. What do you mean?
I knew it was too much work for a little girl.
However, there's no mystery. There's one mystery that still remains.
There is, Your Honor.
How the murder was carried out, of course. Just how was the victim electrocuted? Wrong voice. I don't believe the murder weapon has been produced yet, correct?
Well, that is... You're correct, Your Honor.
So how exactly was Mr. Swallow killed? By swallowing something bigger than he could get. No. Maybe it was suffocation. Maybe he did die because he couldn't breathe. God. If I could somehow establish how it was done, maybe I could still come out of this mess smelling like a... That is a weird thing. Maybe I could still come out of this mess smelling like a rose. Wait, hold, stop. That was wrong. I believe that the phrasing with the murder weapon, it was not murder. It's pretty clear that it wasn't murder. I believe that if we were to piece together everything we've heard up until now, we should be able to solve the mystery of how Mr. Swallow died. Okay, no. This is important phrasing, how he died, not how he got murdered. That would have been most impressive.
Quite a brash statement coming from a rookie. But even a beginner like you must understand the basic rules of a court, yes? An attorney must be able to substantiate their arguments with evidence.
Of course I know that. Of course I know that. Actually, I've totally forgotten about that. Now then, Miss Faye, let me see what you got. Show me how you believe the victim was electrocuted. It has to be... Yeah, it's in the picture. As for the cause of death, I'd say this picture captures it quite well. What? But there's nothing that even remotely resembles a murder weapon here. I'm afraid the defense is going to have to explain this in a bit more detail. Miss Faye, where exactly in this... Okay, so we have two choices. Either the... Like, this is too obvious. I don't know. Maybe I'm thinking... Maybe the obvious choice is the right choice. We have a little bit more energy. Well, naturally. It's right around here. Oh, no, I think... No, it was Miss Faye. I'm the deep... He was... Yes, he was electrocuted. But in my mind, it's similar like when you have... My reasoning was... If you have something like an umbrella or something like that has like metal parts, into it. It's like more of a lightning catch. I don't know what's correctly called in English. Like, and I think that maybe was the point of contact where he got then electrocuted. So it was more not the umbrella itself was the murder weapon, but it like, but okay, yeah, it was maybe like it was raw. It is raw. And deeply disappointed as well, Miss Faye. To be honest, oh god, I am a bit disappointed too, Mia. Had to. It was like the fucking frame. It was just like. They realized the tip is usually locked, if not. Huh? You realize the tip is usually isolated, if not handled above. That is true. The cable is isolated. That's right. You're right. I forgot. I need to brain. Yeah, I need to use my brain for it. Sorry, brain departed a little bit earlier. Insulated. Yeah, insulation. Nicht isolated. Sorry, isolated. No, insulated. My bad. I think it's no. That's you're right. Isolated is removing an object away from a group or like limit, and then just insulated. Yeah. No. My mistake. You corrected me correctly. I know you wrote isolated. Yeah, no. You know what? I've read. I don't understand my brain. I've read the tip is usually insulate. I read it as insulated, not isolated. Maybe I said it isolated as well, but I knew what you meant. And my brain made the conclusion that the cable is also insulated, like not isolated, but insulated. I am holy shit, what is going on today? Today is I wasn't right when I wrote here. My brain is deep fried. That's gonna be interesting today. So I think I wasn't wrong in that department. But come on, we are so close. We both learn English here, yeah. Just handshake emoji here. Come on, Mia, you can't strike out here. I am afraid the defense is going to explain this in a bit more detail, yes. Where exactly is the point of murder? Well, naturally, it's right here. What is that? It's a severed electrical cable. I believe, Your Honor. It looks fairly clean cut. No, it would have been, no, it has to be an accident. But it kind of looks like a clean cut, which is very weird. Remember the testimony we heard. The machines in the drug student pharmacology students use in their experiments require high voltage. And because of that, there are special high voltage cables strung up everywhere. So then, the high voltage cable. Yes, the high voltage cable is the cause of death. That is the most likely explanation. That certainly sounds plausible. Well, Mr. Pate, what do you have to say about this? Well,
I believe some praise is in order.
Don't toy with me, old man.
Well, now, the victim's cause of death may indeed have been a high voltage cable. However, I want you to think about what it really implies. The only one who had the opportunity to use the cable as a murder weapon was the defendant. Hatsu.
It's a perfect gif. Yes. Oh, that's yeah. That's so good. That's a good gif. Oh man. That much is certainly true.
Yes, and that's not all. We have proof.
Oh, God.
Irrefutable proof that will establish that Mr. Wright was the murderer.
Do you? Well, what is it?
His fingerprints.
Fingerprints. You mean the defendant's fingerprints were on something besides the medicine bottle?
Let's take another look at the crime scene photo. As you can see, the victim is wearing a leather jacket. And as you may know, leather holds fingerprints quite well.
You mean I've updated I've updated the autonomy, no, the autopsy report. You bastard.
Yes, well, quite clearly imprinted on the chest area of the victim's jacket. I'm sorry, chest area. The palm prints of the defendant's very own hand.
What?
I can only think of one way Mr. Wright could have left a print like that. Intent on murder, he squarely pushed the victim towards the severed electrical cable.
Order. That's enough. I think we can conclude that there's no reason to continue with this. What? This with cross-examination. Stick a fork in us. We're done. Mr. Grossberg, my hemorrhoids never lie. The show is over me. Too much information. I knew that boy was guilty the first time I saw him. Do we both have functioning eyes? Or whatnot? That's like,
look how sweet he looks. He's so delicate and so sick. We can. No.
I knew that boy. No, you're wrong. Mr. Wright is innocent. No further evidence is required to convince me of this man's guilt. Your Honor. At this time, I am prepared to render a verdict in this case. Do you have something further to add, Miss Fay? I'm so glad Mia knows more than she lets on. Is this what you want, Mr. Wright? You still haven't told us the truth, the whole truth. If you don't say something now, the judge is going to hand down his verdict. But I can't. I just can't say it. If I told you what really happened, then I'd be... It's okay, Mr. Wright. I'm your attorney. You can trust me. And it's a bit hard when there are at least 30 or so more people in the same room, but sure. Miss Fay, no matter what it is you have to say, I believe in you, and I will represent you to the very end.
We already established the defendant's guilt. There's no further need for him to say anything.
Wait a minute, Mr. Wright. I'll tell you what really happened.
But we already told you, Mr. Wright. There's no need for further.
Cough. I did it. I admit I pushed him. It's my fault. My fault that the dog swallow is dead. That girl, you shouldn't see her anymore. Hey, it's none of your business. I'm telling you for your sake. If you continue to say it's going to be bad news. You're lying. Just tell me this. There's something you need to know about that girl. I couldn't... Stop it! Don't talk about her like that. What you just said, was that the truth? Yes, I was afraid. Afraid, what if I told the truth? Everyone would think I was the murderer for sure. Well, as things currently stand, we are absolutely convinced you are. But please, give me one more chance to explain. This time I swear I will tell the whole truth. I'll be okay, won't it, Mr. Fay? I believe in you. Oh, thank you. I still can't believe it. He really did push the victim. It feels like my hemorrhoids are doing the Harlem Shake. Wasn't a what? Wait, timeline check. Wait. Is it Harlem? There's a Harlem Shake trend. Wasn't you said the game was released 2004? Harlem Shake was like 2010, 2011, I think, or 12, because I remember being in the middle school. That it is okay. Press on. It's okay. No, I didn't know. That's when you learned about it. It came back. The Harlem Shake was already like that early, like in the 2000s, early 2000s. It's much older than that. Holy shit! Yeah. Oh, okay. And because of the when with YouTube and such, then it became again like a trend. Yeah. Okay. Huh. When I pushed the victim, I died. No. That guy, he was talking bad about Dolly. I lost my temper and gave him a shove. At the moment, I heard some kind of loud noise. A little while after I left, I started to get worried. So I went back, but he was just lying there, dead.
Well, the explanation is really quite simple. When you pushed him, Mr. Swallow flew back and touched the electrical cable. He died from a shock. And that, as they say, is that.
A simple explanation indeed.
At the time of the incident, a light rain had been falling. Wet from the rain, the victim was more easily electrocuted.
But when I pushed him, there weren't any electrical cables nearby. If there had been something like that, I would have noticed it. Oh no, the dance is just from 1981? Shut up, no. The origin of Harlem Shake. One name, two separate dances. It wasn't called Harlem. It wasn't called the Harlem Shake until 2012. I see the Harlem Shake. Apparently, there was like coffee, soda, drinks, Harlem Shake. There was also like a what's it called? I don't know. Yeah, there's the meme, the like, and then the song. I know it's fast. No, that's the one used. Yeah, that's the one used for the thing, but it's like. No. The dance was originally called the Albi. Okay, so I guess they updated the localization. Okay, so the dance was first, and then there was like... Okay, there is no song per se. Oh no, there was... Wait, I just saw it on... There's the song, Harlem Shake song. Now this is the song for the meme. And then this is the dance. Okay, there are 3 Harlem Shakes. The dance, the meme, and the song. Okay, that's fine. The game was localized to EU and NA in 2008, I think. Oh, that's true. Because at first was like in Japanese. True. Okay, continue with the game. That's true. Even a doofus like him couldn't miss that. Miss Faye, let me warn you right now that your cross-examination doesn't yield any new facts, if it doesn't yield any new facts. I intend to deliver my verdict without further delay. Are we clear on that? Yes, sir, we are so clear. We are absolutely clear. So clear. Let me just... Okay, there we go. Yep, we can continue. Yes, Your Honor. Don't give up, Mia. Why is she talking in like in second person? That's like... I mean, I guess some would like, yeah, believe in yourself. But I think there's more. If he's innocent, there must be some kind of evidence somewhere that will prove it. Prove it. I push the victim. Oh, me. The guy, he was talking bad about Dolly. So what kinds of things did Mr. Swallow say to you? He said all sorts of terrible things about Dolly. He said that she was a bad girl. I mean, is that all? Yep. Well, Miss Faye, you heard him yourself. Oh boy, you're not doing yourself any favors here, Miss Wright. Please don't make this harder for me than it already is. Roswell isn't gonna do that for her without talking about his hemorrhoids again. Anyway, after he said that, I just lost my temper and gave him a shove. Can you tell me about what happened in a little more detail? That guy, he just said what he wanted to say to me. And then he pulled on the jacket he was holding and started to leave. Wait, he put on the jacket and he was holding and started to leave. That's when I lost my temper and flew into a furious frenzy. I just gave him a light, gentle shove to the chest. And when you did that, there was no severed cable anywhere to be seen. Right! There was nothing like that at all.
But it's possible that he merely overlooked it.
Well, I guess it's possible. What are you doing? Don't let the guy steamroll over you like it's cheap asphalt. I believe what's important here is the moment the push occurred. Let's continue with the testimony witness. At that moment, I heard some kind of loud noise. A loud noise? What do you mean that loud noise was, Mr. Wright? I'm not sure, but it was really loud. It was like snap. And you know, come to think of it, I wonder what that was.
Clearly, Your Honor, it was the sound of the victim being electrocuted.
You're not qualified to decide that. What should I do? I'm threading into some dangerous ground here. More details. Yeah. Mr. Wright, that loud noise you heard may be extremely important. So try to remember what it was. How do I put it? It was like a sharp crack. Ah, I could have been. Yes, could have been. Hurry up and tell us. When I pushed him, he dropped the umbrella and he was holding. Ah. He fell right on top of it and it broke. That was probably the noise I heard. An umbrella, huh? And did that umbrella belong to the victim? Yeah, it was a plastic umbrella. Cheap and frail. Kind of like the owner. Oh, that was a low blow. Then again, I wish I had any kind... Sorry. Again, I wish I had any kind of umbrella. I was totally soaked to the bone. Miss Faye, what do you think? Is there something important in that testimony just now? Well... I don't know. I'm not sure if it's important. Maybe yes, it could have been... So there are two possible causes for the sound to be there, so I guess... This is Mia, the new information you've been waiting for. Is it? Of course it's important. No, this cheap umbrella is more than important. It's vital. I want to officially have it entered into the testimony.
Oh, perfectly fitting. Flimsy information for a flimsy lawyer.
The court agrees to the defense request. Witness, please add the bit about the cheap umbrella to your testimony. So it was important. Interesting. Maybe I don't see it yet. After I shoved him, he fell down on top of his cheap umbrella. So, Mr. Swallow fell on top of his umbrella? And you're certain of this? Yeah, it was right on there. It was right there under him. Actually, if I hadn't been under him, I was planning on borrowing it for myself. The umbrella, you mean? Well, yeah, you see, I was wearing this sweater. Well, you see, I was wearing this sweater here. Dolly stayed up late for nights at a time knitting it for me. Aww. Well, let's look again. With the umbrella. This. It looked like it could have been that someone knocked him out. Nah. Also, the tip is broken. Everything is broken, but it's plastic. Also, he's laying on his stomach, not on his back. No, it's not. Like, also, like, I thought, like, with the shove motion, I was like, also, like, something didn't add up, but I couldn't quite pinpoint what precisely, and then just like it's elementary. It's like, of course, when he was shoved to the away from from Phoenix, then the only way he could have fallen was backwards, so on his back. And yeah, no, that's someone else did it. Someone else did it. Okay, Dolly stayed up 4 nights at a time knitting it for me. And I didn't want it to rain to dampen the handmade symbol of her love. Oh, my stomach's not to be used as your personal soccer ball, Mia. That is... I don't like the interaction. Like... I'm sorry. Continue on with your testimony, witness. A little while after I left, I started to get worried. Oh no, wait, wrong direction. I wanted to go to the left. Unless we find the... In my sense data, I lost my temper and gave him a shove after he fell on top. Yeah, no, hold on. There's an objection. Maybe we skipped a few informations, but I think currently we can go this way. Why didn't you testify about the umbrella from the very beginning? Come on, if I had mentioned that, I would have been able to counter the prosecution's arguments earlier. What do you mean by that? Wrong words. What do you mean by that? Take another look at the crime scene photo. According to Mr. Wright, the victim fell on top of his umbrella. However, if you look closely, the umbrella is nowhere near the victim. Actually, it's by the electrical pole. You're absolutely... You are absolutely right. Now everyone is British or white. The conclusion here is obvious. After the defendant left, the victim moved from where he fell. In other words, after he was pushed by the defendant, Mr. Swallow was still alive.
No!
The victim, he moved? Mr. Payne, the umbrella in this photo, where is it now?
Well, it was collected by the police at the crime scene.
I want it presented as evidence immediately. Oh, that was fast. One by the victim found broken near the electrical pole at the crime scene.
But the umbrella could have been simply blown there by the wind.
According to the testimony, the victim fell on top of the umbrella. There's simply no way it could have been blown there by the wind.
But
I know this matter of the umbrella seems relatively trivial, but as long as the smallest doubt remains, I cannot refer final judgment. Oh my goodness. Oh god.
no!
No, like, I don't know.
No.
I must say, I still find it hard to believe that the huge hole has been blown in the prosecutor's case by the defendant's testimony. Oh, it continues. Okay, the victim fell on top of something. There's a loud sound when it happened to the court. Well done, Mia. Mr. Payne, what you are chuckling about? Chuckling about. Wrong. There was an H in between.
Pardon me, Your Honor. It seems I was expecting too much of a free ride. It was foolish to think I could establish guilt through cross-examination alone.
Like a foolish fool who foolishly attempted to fool someone? Oh. Why do I hear a whip in the distance? A whip cracking in the distance. I'm afraid I don't follow what you're saying. Let me guess. You have another witness. Exactly. Oh.
Exactly, and this witness's testimony will be
incontrovertible. This word. Well, who is this witness? Miss
Dahlia Heathorn. Dahlia Heathorn?
You mean Dolly?
I do, Your Honor. The defendant's very own lover is the witness to the whole thing. That's right. She was at the scene of the crime when the murder took place.
What?
I'm so sorry to break the bad news to you, my dear.
Hair whip. Bad news? You could have been more wrong. Actually, I've been waiting for this.
You can't be serious.
Oh, Thorn. Hawthorne. Hawthorne? Hawthorne. Hawthorne. H-A the W throne. Mia, what do you mean by that? I think this is a good point for us to stop at. Court will now enter a 20-minute recess, and I think, gonna take. If we're gonna stop here, it's gonna be a good point to pause for now. Afterwards, we will listen to the testimony of Miss Dahlia Hawthorne. I cannot, okay. There we go, save. Okay. Okay, I think I thought it would be a bit quicker, but it's, of course, we, in quotation mark, lost time because of the little bit of deviance from my side with like talking about the D&D session on Saturday. Oh man, no, I'm like, oh, I don't know. Okay, so that's very interesting. I didn't know that she would have been such a baddie in that case. That she would have be related to it. I mean, I think it's a very lovely, like hairstyle. It's pretty cool. Nice dark red. Winston Payne. She looks so sweet and innocent. Yeah, right? So innocent, so sweet. I mean, just sweet, just lovely. Like, yeah, no, we know how quick like faces can change. Very fitting for Phoenix. I think I can see them. Also true, they make it such a cute club. Also like a nice with Phoenix has like the typical like spiky hair, and it doesn't have the wait. Why do I have Phoenix right with like a blue streaks in my memory? Am I? No, I think it was in a fan video, like fan animated video that I had that in mind. But also what's really nice that like soft, like a round shape, like soft like curves, like round, even like nice full eyes, and then we have Phoenix with like a little bit sharp corners, a little bit edgy, like maybe it was not like what's called aimed to like be not contradicting, but what hasn't contrast. Oh yeah. They make such a cute couple. Are probably the... I mean, she made like the lovely like sweatshirt. Oh, imagine how cruel it would have been if that sweatshirt it was the same as Doug were like God, but change only the heart. No. What was it? No. No, like no, it's not possible. It's not possible. But yeah, change the heart from a P, from a D to a P. But no, she's so nice. She's so cute now. Oh, it's gonna be also like another. But there are not more like what's called like witnesses or like important parties in this. Yeah, nah, she made it just for him. Yeah, just for him. Absolutely, yeah, just for now, as we know. Yeah, that's true, just for him. What's also interesting is that, what do I want to do? What do I want to say? I'm just like... My brain is shutting down. I think it's a good call to stop here. Yeah, the time is gonna take, I think, another like 2 to 3 hours for the second part of the trial. But I doubt, because it's the first chapter, there's gonna be like a 3-part trial. Also in Marvel vs. Capcom, there is a costume for Phoenix where he wears the sweater and Maya has Emma's color scheme. Ah, that's really neat. Yeah, I think with that I'm pretty much done by here. It's pretty much certain like what exactly is happening, or how did it happen and whatnot. With even the mask even works when he sneezes at his opponents. Yeah? Oh, that's hilarious. I'm still not over the 1-frame sneeze. Like, it's beautiful. I'm still not 100% sure if it was accidental because I clicked further. It might have been, but it was... It's just so fast, lightning fast. It's pretty neat. Also interesting that Mia and Phoenix knew each other way before. I think was it mentioned that Phoenix was at court as a defendant? At some point, was it mentioned before in the other two main game parts? Like Justice for All and the base game? Might be, and maybe that's the thing that's in the Turnabout Memory thing. It was hinted at 1.2 and 1.1. But only hinted it, not elaborated, and now they just speedrun with it. Okay, Sorry, I'm just vibing to the music. So simplistic and nice and effective. Okay, with that, thank you very much for everyone watching. Thank you very much for everyone who joined the stream. Mainly only aliens and you, Scepter, but much appreciated nonetheless for the chat and the laughs. Everyone also like lurking. Everyone is welcome here. Thank you very much. We're gonna continue with this trial on Wednesday. I'm saved it. I'm pretty much saved it. And just checking. Third timestamp 24. Yeah, no, I saved Yeah, that's fine. That's fine. They had history with each other. Yeah. That was it. True. Okay, with that, I'm gonna try to relax my throat. I don't know, my throat is fairly fine. And more, for some reason, I think I'm gonna, I don't know, explore. It's not a, maybe it's the, no, it's the right word for it, but like, I like also to sometimes do funny voices in between, and am sometimes able to like not precisely, but some voices I'm able to like be copy it to some degree, and even like mastermind at some points that maybe I should do, or like do something like that. But then again, I'm like, my mind is again that with the that's a whole like can of worms that I don't want to open with like the AI fiasco. I just well, I went on shorts and scrolled doom mindlessly. That's not a word, but it is now. Do mindlessly, and then just like found another like creator who not only got 2 degrees in art and studied for it like 4 years and invested more than 20 years of her life. Invest in sense of like with like drawing in such capacity that now she was like fired because like AI this like, AI could do a job as well. It just another like punch in the gut, and I'm just like voice acting is actually it's much more important nowadays. But one example which hurts is for example Arc Raiders. I love this game. It's so nice. It's like really well constructed gameplay mechanics with the proximity chat and whatnot, but not what's really thick thorn is the voice acting. I cannot even name it as voice acting. It's they used text to basically not text to speech, but they used AI for it. So some people were recorded, like some real voice actors were recorded, and then there was like a database established because of it, and they used the database for the thing. Yeah, it's a sorry for the sour end. But I want no, but I think it's mainly because I was thinking about maybe some type of voice acting to some degree. Like maybe also train just simply, I think once the first step would be to just train my voice. And I think it's not, and not thinking about like to monetize it for now, because it's gonna be a hard and long way till it's gonna be at some capacity like usable for living. I think I just need to calm down. I need to clarify. It's generative. No, it's not generative AI. It's like it is not generative AI because they use a data set. So it's like it is AI. It's because there's a difference, an important difference. Because it is AI. It is, but. Is a generative AI as well, because there's like with machine learning the different like steps what machine learning is, and how sometimes AI is being credited or like used to describe something that isn't. Yes, just trained and optimized on a small data set. Yeah, it is AI. So. But I think the more larger issue is that one of Embark higher-ups is really into generative AI, just generally, and they worked with the voices to make the voices in Arc Raiders with a company that is a little bit iffy, a little bit lot iffy, because what I've seen is yeah, just what was it? One of the examples that were given, like for example, like by recording of people that have passed away to make messages of any type, like and other like things, but so that's like something that is like a hard slap into my face, where I'm like, okay, that's also a reason I will not. There's a reason. There's a few games I will not play on stream because of reasons, and I will not stream Arc Raiders. I will not stream it. There are others, and they're like so funny, like interactions between players. I don't know where I'm going with this. Now I think I should just. I already was starting to do the what's called the outro and already calling out and thanking everyone. And now we are here. Ah, man. Hopefully one thing that I can say, or like wishing you, is like to say, yeah, honestly makes sense. Which part with making sense? No, I was a little bit, couldn't quite connect. One thing that I for certain that is wishing you to stay safe. Now suddenly you have snow again. Not really Acris, yeah. Yeah, this. Because the thing is, the way I've played it is mainly because I didn't know it was the voice actors and, you know, technically voice acting. They were like voice recorded, but it's mainly a very passive gameplay. Would have been less with interacting with other raiders or enemies, and mainly going PvE instead of PvE VP. So yeah, that is all that I can say. It's similar to me why I'm stopped playing finals. Like I did play still play finals, but why I stopped streaming finals, because I'm an okay player. I'm fairly above average now, but it's still not that interesting most of the time, or like entertaining. I think if I have others in a group and in which I can banter with, it's something different. But solo, it's too action-packed where I could make snarky remarks or something. If you want to take a glimpse in the human mind and the random, coherent I could never fathom, I mentioned Anna once more. Yes, definitely. That's. I don't know why I am not trying to interact with it. It's not like I try to avoid. It's just like it's sitting there and I'm passing by accidentally. There are so many other things, and I have so many other like and I get it. I will remind you. Ah, man. There's like... No, that's nice. That's nice. Definitely. Oh, man. Oh, I think I need to... Do I need to start cooking? I'm fairly fine right now with hunger. I'm just now... Okay, currently I keep forgetting that I'm already still like streaming, and I notice slightly slipping away from... it's no, the awareness of being recorded starts to slip away, and it's something that I need to remind myself that I'm not, even though I just need to remind myself. More people need to experience it. Yes. but one thing at a time. We have now again another trial at our hands. And maybe I probably will do 2 trials, like this one and the next, and maybe do something in between. Or I will do on Friday, then Anna. And alternate. I need to look how I'm gonna resolve. And non-key John. What is non-key John? You can tell me more about on Discord. Discord, no. Okay, I'm losing my mind. Yeah, so with that, again, thank you very much for Aliens and for Inceptor. Thank you very much, and thank you very much for for witnessing me learning the English language. That's right, the language. That's what's called. So with that, stay safe, and I'm gonna see you Wednesday. Gonna see you on Wednesday. On Wednesday, yes. Wednesday, my dudes.